What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the podcast. Thank you for tuning in. Do appreciate you all coming to listen to our podcast that's been on Apple Pods and Spotify, but now our YouTube videos. Yesterday's video in the recap, September 2nd on Prize Picks. We did try to give out a 3-pick lineup protected play. Hopefully you guys did that. It did go down in flames in the FSU and Boston College game. Boston College winning outright as plus 500-ish money line, I believe, is what I saw. So not shocked, I guess, the way FSU played the prior week in Dublin, but you would think this would have been a get-right game for them. But this is a team that's official. The writing's on the wall. DJU, this offense, the defensive line, everything. There's not one positive remark I can give about Florida State football right now. And a team that was probably the second favorite to win the conference. Who knows where they're going to fall right now. But nice win for Boston College. Again, our free play goes down. We go 1 for 3. DJU hits his over total. Roydale does not score a touchdown. Running back and Castellanos was actually close to hitting the under. And then on the last play, on the last drive, they let him scamper for about like 14 or 15 yards. So we almost went 2 for 3, but no dice. Actually went 1 for 3. Hopefully you guys did the protected play I mentioned on the promos. They would give you your $10 back into your account, which it has on Prize Picks. Before I give out our Prize Pick promo today, if you guys are interested in playing player props, there's a bunch of apps. There's Prize Picks, there's Sleeper, and there is a Better and a couple others, just depending on what state you're in. I'm in Florida, so those are the 3 that are available to me as of right now. If you do want to play, go to Prize Picks, scan the barcode over there, use code KC1WEFF. When you do sign up and make your deposit, you will get $50 in free play when you deposit and make your first bet. So you scan the barcode, use the code, take advantage of the promos. So we're going to go back to Prize Picks today. You see under the promotion section, there is another protect your play, $10. And they're doing like a 7-day thing where each day it's something new, or yesterday was the same. So we're going to use the protected play here. Was taking a look earlier at it. This is going to be our play. Let's see. And things we were looking at. We're definitely going to go, so we're going to try to you have to make it 3-man. You can't go more than that, and you can't go less. So you're going to get your money back if you lose, so we're going to try to go for it. We're not going to be conservative. You could use anything, all these sports here. You could use Kalen Williams, a free square. Basically, that's a win over getting over half a passing yard. I think the rules on that is you can use this. You can use basically Caleb Williams' square up to $25. I think I've used $10 worth. So we'll save them for another ticket. We're going to go college football. We're liking this combination right here out of NC State. Grayson McCall and Kevin Concepcion, the receiver. They're going to be playing at home in Charlotte versus Tennessee, and I know Tennessee is going to be the better ranked team. But put notice here on Grayson McCall and Kevin Concepcion. Actually, we want Kevin Concepcion to go over 74.5 reception yards. In the last game, he went for 9 receptions, 121 yards, and 3 tutties. He's been the leading receiver for them, not just in week 1, but last year as well. He is the de facto number 1 guy there. He's going to get fed. And Grayson McCall enjoys giving him the ball. Now, we didn't want that. Actually, we wanted Grayson McCall for touchdowns in this game. We're expecting hopefully a high-scoring game. I think Vegas has this Tennessee and NC State game set at 60, 60.5. So that's what they're intending. Doesn't mean that's a guarantee. But we're going to pair Kevin Concepcion over 74.5 receiving yards. We think he can do it. He's going to be fed. He is the main guy. And we're going to live a little bit here and not just go for a safe over 1.5 touchdowns on the call for NC State. We're actually going to go. You can toggle through the options. Let's say you can see the little icon. That's the devil. So we're going to take that over 2.5 because we're trying to hit as much as we can on this play. Again, the limit will be $10 on this play, so that's why I set it to 10. And then we do like on the receiving side, after we pair these two together. We're gonna go back to Isaiah Bond from Texas. We had him in a parlay 4-man, I think, last week, and we were one leg away, and he felt like 4 yards short. And the only reason why he fell short is because they got up big and they took him out probably after the first half or maybe early third quarter. So we are gonna go Isaiah Bond in a game against Michigan that maybe it's potentially lower scoring in the 40s compared to what I said about NC State and Tennessee being in the 60s point total, odds-wise. I believe we took the over 55. No, we actually went a little bit more. We're going for the Devil again. 79.5 receiving yards more. So look, $10. It's going to be protected. And what is that? 15 to 1. Is that what the math is? 15 to 1, 15x on this play. It's a very doable play. I think again this combo right here is going to be deadly this year in college football. Don't forget these two, Kevin Concepcion and Grayson McCall. It's two guys that are just going to be pitching and catching and just out there force feeding each other. So we like to, if this play goes down all year, these two guys, we want them in a lot of our cards, a lot of our 4-mans, 3-mans, pairing them together. And then Isaiah Bond, just to confirm that, yeah, he did have, let's see here. It's a Texas game. Texas. Can't find it right now as I'm videoing. There it is. Let's go. Texas. They won 52-0 against Colorado State, but he literally got 61 yards by halftime, and then they pulled him out, and he got a touchdown. So if this game doesn't get out of hand, I think he's got a shot for this over 79.5 receiving yards. So those are the 3 plays. Concepcion over 74.5. You can see that's normal. Doesn't have the devil. Grayson McCall, we're going for 2.5. Get a little greedy there. And then Isaiah Bond, we're going to try to get as max payout we can on this 3-man because it is protected. So that is a promo you can use along with what I said earlier. When you sign up, you get $50 in promo. Just scan my QR code or enter the QR code. And we're going to put this in here. Let's see. Hopefully they accept it. And there you go. Successful submitted lineup. Let's do it. Hopefully this one we can get some action on that and take advantage of the promo. Again, there is the QR code. Feel free to scan through the video. I think it should work. Or punch that code right there, KC1WEFF, $50 in promo. There's those other ones, but I won't mention them. I'll mention it when we give out plays. Better and Sleeper are some good apps too that offer a lot of promos and first-time depositors. Message us if you have any details about that. Let's go to an NFL Futures free play that we want to give out to you. For those that are interested, this is our website, FoxNationSports.com. If you go to the Buy Package site, you will see we have our packages up there. We have an NCAA college football 4-week package. We are 10-3 to start the season. We did lose Castellanos under yardage yesterday at the buzzer, as we said. So off to a good start there. And then we have our NFL Futures package, one that I like to rave about, especially over the last 2-3 seasons since we started giving it out. We went over 50 units last season alone. So that's for $24.99. And I do want to give, you can see all these options, a 4-week package, full season, including the playoffs, which includes the futures package as well. Did want to see any questions up, picks at FoxNationSports.com or anything, just let us know. This is our site, our podcast. We give out free plays. Check out the articles. Any questions? So a free play here. This is a play that seems silly because it's been a laughing franchise. A team that they're always hopeful, but it just goes wrong, and that's the New York Jets. New York Jets, high hope last year. Aaron Rodgers goes down as soon as he plants the American flag on opening night, or their opening night rather, in New York. 40-year-old Aaron Rodgers, I get it. Coming off an Achilles injury, I get it. But he's still Aaron Rodgers. Despite his cockiness and arrogance, he is one hell of a quarterback when healthy. I still think he has some left in the tank, kind of like a Brady-like quarterback to give, and I think he wants to prove people wrong, no doubt about it, with his personality. New York Jets right now, their season win total is over 9.5, heavily juiced minus 165. I'm a person, the last couple years, I've always faded them. Last year we went under their win total. It was helpful that Rodgers got hurt, so they settled at 7 wins, and we cashed that on our futures play. And I think I got burned a couple years ago when I took the under as well, and when they exceeded expectations and maybe got 8 wins or so. But that's a bet you can look at if you look at their schedule. They have the 4th easiest schedule. You can see here, Atlanta Falcons have the easiest: Chargers, Bengals, Jets, Bears, and so on. Toughest schedules: Patriots, Steelers. So you can look at that on different sites. They all more or less kind of fall under the same radar. They're all similar in the rankings. So they got handed the 4th easiest schedule. When I look at their schedule, it's all green light. It looks good. It's salivating. It makes you want to put a max play on that over 9.5. It makes you want to bet a lot on them. The only problem with that is it's the New York Jets, and always something seems to go wrong, whether it's Aaron Rodgers' injury, it's the fan base that just struggles year in, year out. It has been a laughingstock and losing fan base for maybe over a decade, probably since the Chad Pennington era or Mark Sanchez era when they made that little run with Rex Ryan. But, if there's any year that's to be hopeful as a Jets fan or a Jets better, it would be this year. They are revamped, healthy Aaron Rodgers. They got Breece Hall, who was sensational last year. Alan Lazard, Mike Williams, who came from the Chargers, and I don't know why I'm drawing a blank on his name, but their stud receiver, number 1 receiver. That's actually bugging me right now that I don't know his name, but we'll have to get back to that. So you got all those bases, and you got their defense that should be good. Sauce Gardner, they have a top duo cornerback. They signed Hassan Reddick, which is a massive sign for a defensive end. And then their biggest thing is they got strong offensive line. That has been also their Achilles heel, not being able to protect the quarterback. One of the reasons why we wanted to fade last year, the Jets, was, okay, you had a 39-year-old Aaron Rodgers, but are you going to be able to protect him? So he didn't have a chance. Obviously, he got hurt early, but that is one thing they improved this year. Definitely got a little deeper. And if they stay healthy and mesh as a unit, I think that offensive line will improve, and that's going to help the New York Jets across the board. We know they play good defense. We know they can run the ball with Breece Hall. Question is now, can they put it all together under Robert Saleh? So, the bet I like here, as you can see on screen, and you can find this on multiple sites, I'm sure. This is on Bovada.lv. AFC number 1 seed. So just to finish number 1, going into the playoffs to be the number 1 seed, you don't have to win the AFC. Jets are plus 1,000. That's right, plus 1,000. We get it. The Chiefs are going for the three-peat. They're the team to beat. You got the Ravens, the Bengals, the Bills, Texans, the surging Texans, and the Dolphins. It's loaded, no doubt about it. Even the Browns can be dangerous with their defense. But I'll tell you why this has a shot. And the unit I'm going to put there, I probably won't go more than a half a unit. This is about a 1/10 of a unit for me, quarter of a unit. That's where you have right there. Let's take a look at their schedule. I think their floor, looking at the schedule and not so much the New York Jets. If you look at their schedule, let's do it together. I think their floor is about 10 wins alone. And then there's games, 50-50 games that they can win. Okay, they're going to play the 49ers. Obviously, that's going to be it could be a tough one. I'm going to go with the 49ers. So let's say they go 0-1. Play Tennessee. I think that's a very winnable game. In Tennessee, where King Henry, 1-1. They're going to beat the Patriots. We don't even need to talk about the Patriots, 2-1.
Denver Broncos, rookie quarterback. It's going to be in New York. That defense is going to scare Bo Nix. Like, that means Jets are going to win 3-1. Minnesota Vikings, no Kirk Cousins. This game's in New York, 4-1. They're going to be at Buffalo. You always got to think in divisional games. I always like to, when I think about divisional games, I give one win to the home team and one win to the home team off both ways. So this game is going to be in New York. I'm going to give it to New York. That's 5-1. I think they can win at Pittsburgh. Again, this is a Russell Wilson, Justin Fields at quarterback position. It is in Pittsburgh, which can be tricky. It can be scary, especially with Mike Tomlin there, coming off of this game. That's Monday night, and they're going to play. Let's give the benefit of the doubt here and say Pittsburgh sneaks one there due to the scheduling and just the timing of the game. So 5-2. I think they sweep New England. They go 6-2. They beat Houston last year. I think Houston's going to regress. I think this year in general. And Jets beat them last year with Zach Wilson. I think they beat Houston. So they're 7-2. Arizona, I don't think they should have a problem with Arizona, to be honest. And they'll have time in between that game. You see, it's a Thursday game. So scheduling-wise, they'll have time to revamp. 8-2 after Arizona. They're going to beat Indianapolis at home. 9-2. They get a bye week. They come out fresh against Seattle. Get win number 10. Miami, again, tough division on the road. Miami gets that one 10-3. I'll give this one to Jacksonville, 10-4. Get back on track for some home cooking. 10-4 with Los Angeles Rams coming into town. I'll give it to the Jets, 11-4. Lose in Buffalo, 11-5. Miami at home, 12-5. That's 12-5 right there, and you're probably thinking I'm crazy for giving the Jets 12 wins. But if you look at that schedule and go look at it on your own, you're going to come up with that same number. Try to not base it on, yes, it's the Jets, something's going to happen bad to them. Something does usually happen bad to them, as we saw last year. But this is a floor they could easily get 11, 12 wins. We just went one by one. I was generous on some. I was fair on the division rivals losing away, besides the Patriots. This is a team that can get to 12 wins or more. Again, they have the fourth easiest schedule in the NFL. If this team stays healthy with a better offensive line, this team could do this. This team could be the AFC number 1 seed. I will say the Chiefs' schedule does look good too. So if the Jets do somehow get there in the mix, I feel the Chiefs will be right there with them. I'm not saying that because it's the Chiefs, because I just do think their schedule is also really good too. Let's see. I think they're in the top 10. Chiefs right there. They're in the top 10. So I think it's worth it. Don't get too crazy. It's the New York Jets, but at plus 1,000, I drop half a unit on there. Something like that, or depends what your unit size is. I'm comfortable with that right there. To win 100, schedule looks awesome. Health is big. I think Rodgers still has something in the tank. He wants to prove people wrong. That's no doubt about it in my mind. And that's a play that's on our future card. And we have many more plays on our futures. I will bring that up here. Let's see here. Bear with me. You can see. All right, let's see here. So here's our futures card last year, since we're talking about it. Anything in the green is bets we won. Anything in the gray is bets we lost. So Jets, funny enough, we were just talking about them. We hit 9.5 under on them. A lot of green. We lost the Chiefs on the over 11.5. We lost the Bills on the under by a game. So we had some big hits. We hit the Texans, the upstart Texans. We hit a max play on the 49ers to go over 10.5 wins for $400. We hit Lamar Jackson for MVP for $500. That's back-to-back MVPs. For those of you that are listening, we hit Mahomes last year, the prior year. We hit Tyreek Hill for most receiving yards. So those are the big hits. We ended up making $1,300 and $37 over 53 units, as we talked about. If that is something that interests you, our NFL package, we told you it's on the site. $24.99. It'll give you every play before the season starts, which is soon. And you can always jump in as well if you miss it, because the futures are always still available. You just don't want to wait too long because odds do change, as we know. And any live adding futures that we do during the season, it'll all be sent to your email, the picks. But message us if you have any questions. Definitely our most lucrative package, hands down, for us. And so Jets plus 1,000 to be the number 1 seed in the AFC. Quarter unit, half a unit. And yeah, our play, as we told you earlier, we will show you one more time. Whoops, got a break there. Let's see here. See if it comes up. Sometimes the internet connection goes in and out, which seems to be the case. But you saw what it was. It was Grayson McCall, Concepcion, his receiver, and Isaiah Bond from Texas to go over the 2.5 touchdowns, over receiving yards for Concepcion, and over receiving yards for Isaiah Bond with Texas. Again, scan the barcode, get $50 promo, use the code over here. Good luck. Let's enjoy. We're in the thick of it. Football here on out every day. Thursday night opener in Arrowhead. Head to Brazil on Friday. And then, of course, all the good stuff on the weekend, college and NFL. Thanks for listening. Please give subscribe to us if you like the content. If you listen to our podcast on Apple Pods and Spotify, give us a 5-star review. We do appreciate it. And we're trying to make a podcast episode every day or a YouTube video every day for you. So thank you again. Have a good night. Good luck.